started out at St. Vitus. That's where we tracked the drums.
We only had 3 days with a very strict schedule of setting up from 9 till 11 and then tearing down from like at 4. So it was just like 3 really short days where we had to set up again every day at Vitus.
I've done other recordings in St. Vitus in their live space before. And I like to mic the room to get a large room sound, similar to Steve Albini recordings and Melvin's recordings.
And we will be tracking vocals in our own practice space.
I have all the lyrics written for most of the songs except for 2 songs, the really long song and the song that we nicknamed Pee Bottle. I decided to name it Pierced Larynx. It's gonna be about cutting out someone's throat. All right, let's go fucking do this.
Yeah, I'll put this up.
Most of the lyrics on the other records have been very self-deprecating, depressing, and I've gone through a pretty big life change. So I've tried to make the new record not as personal.
The lyrics on Chasm are focused more towards violence and gore and horror and evil rituals.
George Paul is the mastermind behind all the most creative and intelligent riffs. I'm the one that writes the more fun rockin' shit. And then Tyler comes along and just shakes his head at both of us because he's so superior to both of us musically. He's always disappointed in us.
Sounds fucking sweet. Oh, yo, Garrett, like Wetner's was in here, and oh wait, who said that? Was it Garrett or was it one of you guys?
What?
That part isn't an obituary riff. It's a cock and ball torture riff.
Is it?
Yeah. No, wait, you guys didn't say that?
No.
Oh yeah, it sounds like cock and ball torture.
I think it was Kern that said
I think yeah, maybe Kern said that.
You're gonna notice a lot more death metal influences on this record.
A lot of Deicide, Morbid Angel, Suffocation.
Devourment,
Like mid-era death stuff.
Gudalax, Bolt Thrower.
guttural slug, some party cannon. We're definitely late.
You check that my Travis number is the right number?
I'll just text him.
Hi, baby George.
Hi. I'm not the baby in the band anymore.
Yeah, you are. We're going to Travis's house. Not his house, but it's the studio that Travis is operating. We are going to go reamp guitars. We'll put some feedback on there where we need it. Do a big-ass feedback intro.
I mean, this is a nice studio and all, but it's not professional like ours.
We don't have a studio. We have a professional recording environment. Let's run a quarter-inch cable out to be attached into a head here. You got any other cool mics besides these? Input 1. Is that just gonna? Am I just gonna do?
No, that's the SF7. That's gonna be 5.
5 as germanium.
Yeah.
He had some other preamps that are hard to get your hands on. All right, cool. Now you get to do 2 amps each with 4 fucking mics. You happy now? You have fucking 16 guitar channels.
It took us a long time to get this record out because we had to adjust to the style of our new drummer.
I don't want to completely change the whole band, but I couldn't do that if I tried with my drumming.
He can just fly around the kit like a little bumblebee playing the drums.
Tyler is really good at finding things to do inside of a blast beat, which, man, he just impresses me every time I watch him play.
I play a part differently almost every time just to try out different things until I know that I like it. And then when I love a fill or a certain way of accenting something, I drill it into my brain and repeat that part. I don't usually play this style of just sort of more straight up black metal, death metal stuff, so it's fun to figure out how to do that. If you were to just do a puzzle from top to bottom, line after line, it certainly wouldn't make it any easier. When I'm trying to figure out the real specific fills and intricacies of a song, I feel like it's kind of like that. There's a part that just kind of illuminates itself in the moment, and you try something new or different, just like you try a piece that you hadn't seen before in a new place, and it's kind of like that maybe. You just try a fill you've never tried, and you're like, okay, that was the fill.
The way we write stuff is George and I come to practice with most of the riffs. Ryan comes to practice with a couple riffs here and there. But Ryan's main job is he's the one that's organizing the songs on the computer. So Ryan puts the placeholder drum beats on, and then when Tyler comes into town, he puts the real drums on top of it.
George and Michael both write plenty of clown riffs. Clown riffs and like yo-ho, yo-ho pirate riffs. Really dumb thrash riffs.
The rhythm section are a lot more critical. Me and Mike kind of show up to band practice with lots of parts, and then they are the ones who put them on the cutting board.
George writes low-quality Burzum riffs sometimes, and Michael just tears them apart and is just like, that sounds like something that even Burzum would say, okay, maybe we won't use that one. Touring with Mutilation Rites is kind of like, sometimes I feel like I'm just witness to a three-way roast.
Mutilation Rites has had a lot of lineup changes, but I would say that the current one that we have is, without a doubt, the best one we've ever had. All the musicianship in the band is amazing. We all feed off of each other really well. Yeah, it's really exciting.
I'm very happy with the record. I think sonically, it hits you hard.
I won't be ashamed of the record, I don't think. I'm ashamed of what I've done to this salad.